Too late.
Traci did, but
Okay,
you know what, Traci? I guess you can say another one, and that'll be
All right. I'm going to say a prayer before I sing to all you lovely people in the chat. Heavenly Father, we ask that you watch over our broadcasts. We thank you for all of the many blessings that we receive from you every day. And we ask you to please get us some answers for our friend Darlene, that she really needs some correct and true answers. And may you help us to touch at least one person today with your word and your blessing. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning to Hetty and Pearl Nini. Good morning to you. Good morning, Hetty and Pearl Nini. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sandy Brown and Jill too. Good morning, Sandy Brown and Jill too. Okay, I think I got everybody so far. Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies, and thank you for your prayers, and thank you for good morning, Gallion.
Adventures. Good morning to you. Good morning, Galleon Adventures. Good morning to you. And good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. I can't sing. I've been singing so much already. We have to ask the professional to step in.
Who?
You. Good morning to Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you. For a real professional, Debbie.
Good morning.
I do okay if I have to. If you ever need a fill-in, you know I'm backing you 110%.
I know you are.
Good morning, my family. Welcome back. I did put on my game face this morning, is what I called it. I tried to even up my crazy hair a little bit.
I have to say, you guys, as much as I love Darlene, and I do, and I love all of you, when she asked me to look at her bangs yesterday, I did have to laugh a bit when she first had the whole crazy thing going on.
Yeah.
What did you do to your bangs?
I cut them yesterday. They were getting on my nerves, and I used my glasses as a guide and forgot that it's got the hump in it.
I love you. That's a good way.
Good morning to Pitbull. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pitbull. Good morning to you.
You guys, on the way to the doctor, because Casey didn't really speak all the way from the doctor. I asked him to put on praise music. But on the way down there, he said, "Mom, I just don't even know what to say about what it's like to wipe your butt and you find out that your mom's hair is all over your butt because it was all in the toilet paper."
Oh, too funny.
Oh my goodness.
You guys know Casey. All of you guys pretty much. I'm talking about my son, and most people in here have known Casey since he started. And all I could do, I was like, "Well, I'm sorry, son." I said I wasn't thinking about it. I thought I was over the toilet doing it, but I guess my hair just went everywhere. So that's the life.
Funny. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you.
My namesake.
Yeah.
Now you gotta do
morning.
Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you.
Morning, Dwayne.
Good morning, my little brother, my little red-headed brother.
Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning, Misha Renee. Good morning to you. Good morning, Misha Renee. Good morning to you.
You're losing it, girlfriend.
I am.
After yesterday, I don't know, Dwayne, if you watched my meltdown or, from my doctor, but calling Dwayne my little brother means a lot.
Yeah.
Especially my little redheaded brother, because my little redheaded brother is the one that 2 years younger than me. He never made it to 50. He died of pancreatic cancer. So, and he was redheaded, not red, but Dwayne's my new little redheaded brother. I adopted him.
I get my hair cut today, not colored, but I do get it cut so I can do something with this.
I love you, Denise.
Look, the bad arm, look.
Look at that.
I've been working it.
Go to the doctor and it takes 2 hours to get there. God bless you, Denise. We'll be thinking of you on your ride, and hopefully your doctor's appointment will be better than Darlene's.
And believe me, we'll be praying for you.
Yes, we will.
I had a rheumatologist that took me, I think it would be an hour to get to. And thank God I have one now. It's close by, but that was only one that I could find. So, yes, prayers for you on your travel, because it hurts to get in the car.
Exactly. Safe travels.
Oh, Debbie must be talking to her husband. Debbie?
No, ma'am, I was yelling at the dog, not the husband.
People said you ain't got much hair to cut.
Oh, please. That's 6-7 inches, girlfriend.
Look, where do you live?
I live in Copper Stove, Texas.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on a Greyhound. You just don't get it cut, and I'll come and cut it for you.
Yeah.
Good. See, when I go, look at that nasty gray. Anyway, here's the thing. I'm going to get it cut today, but October 1, come heck or high water, live on YouTube, I am going to get my hair done hot pink. Going to see the whole process. And I'm going to be hot pink for the whole month of October at least.
Well,
breast cancer awareness, but my salon gal is going to do it. You're going to meet Maria. She is such a kick in the pants. You will love this lady. She's our age. She's not young, and she does know how to cut hair good. So I'm going to have her trim this up. I can't do nothing with it, girls. It's just a blob, and it all comes forward like this, and I don't like that. So these are my bangs. You want to talk about bangs? Look at that. Terrible.
Well, mine is starting to get to where mine is, when it's wet, is down to my butt. And I've never had hair this long. But it's getting to where it hurts my arms to try to I can do just a sideways braid with it hanging this way. But to try to clip it on top like I was doing, it hurts my shoulders and arms. So it's time to
get it trimmed up.
Good morning to Sharon. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sharon. Good morning to you.
And you guys,
I'm impressed though that I'm not having the pain I was having a week ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like overnight. I can't make a big fist yet. Like this one is a fist. This one isn't, you can see. But the swelling is still there and probably will be there for quite a while. But let me tell you, I have been so blessed. All the prayers have helped. My hands are starting to not hurt as bad. Right now we have drizzly weather. I've got a video to put up. You would not believe the downpour we had. I guess you guys got the picture of my pretty rainbow. Am I right? Did you get a picture of my rainbow?
Yes, I did. You sent it to me.
I have what they call a panoramic of that rainbow. Oh my goodness. I got it from beginning to end, and it was so bright that there was a double rainbow. And my daughter explained what a double rainbow is. Did you know what a double rainbow is? It's a reflection of the first rainbow. And basically you might have the colors in one going here from your purple blue up to your orange yellow. And then the double rainbow starts with the orange yellow and then goes to the purple blue. So it's a reflection. She's so smart.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did
And
not
we had
know
a complete double rainbow too. So I'm not driving you nuts. The dogs are.
Tracy, did you guys get the bad weather?
Yes, we did. We had severe thunderstorm warning. They were waiting this morning. I was watching some local news. They had to wait till daybreak. They believe that there were some tornado touchdowns in our area north of us and south of us. Thank goodness we were in the middle. But lots of power outage in our area. Schools closed from power outages and stuff this morning. And we had some bad thunderstorms last night.
And you live in what state?
Michigan.
But all right, Destiny and them, it got them too, didn't it?
Yeah, it started over there. It was hitting over there yesterday during the day.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everybody because I tried to go back and read the chat, and it's hard for me to read late at night, especially when I'm crying. There's Eric.
Good morning to Eric. Good morning to you. Good morning to Eric. Good morning to you.
Because even Traci told me go back and, I felt every hug and all the loves. And you guys, I slept good last night. I did not have any, usually if I have a lot of anxiety, I have bad dreams, but I didn't even, if I dreamed, I don't even know what it was. So good morning, Thelma.
Good morning to Thelma. Good morning to you. Good morning to Thelma. Good morning to you.
Thelma, everybody, all of you guys that left a comment and everything, I thank you. Oh, Thelma, you know that I don't do that. I don't, I've never, I guess, really, dove deep into my brother, and some of the stuff I said, it was hard. I mean, it was hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I was determined that this morning the devil was not going to win. I can't let him.
Nope. Can't, no.
Because I spent 3 years of being so depressed that really Casey did have to come in my room and sometimes check on me. And that should not be something he should ever have to do. But yeah, I do the same with him. But Thelma, with crazy bangs, and my poor son, when it being all over the toilet paper, I just have to find the humor. But I guess watching that, you guys see that I do have a strong support. Casey, and then MawMaw.
Absolutely.
I don't want to make light of this, but yesterday after you said what you said that the doctor said for you to do, my next thought was, what the hell's she going to do with that? She's going to shoot you, you dummy. I know, I owe you now $3 in quarters. I'm keeping track. But the thing is when he said that, that was my first thought.
That was my first thought. I would shoot the doctor.
Yeah.
Well, that's what people wonder. People wonder because there's stuff that's never told. If somebody does something crazy or off the rails.
Yep.
And they say, well, we don't know why she done that.
Yeah, we don't know why these people do all of these bad things. Now we kind of get an idea. If nobody's there for them, what the heck are they going to do?
Those the 3 physicians in there, they would have lied their tail off. They would have said, we don't know what happened. We don't know why they did what they did.
Yeah.
But if it had been somebody that was more unstable, I mean, totally unstable,
they would have gone out to their car, picked up their gun, and brought it back in.
Pitbull, we love you. Take a deep breath. We love you, and we'll see you as soon as you can. We get
Pitbull,
you.
you need to take a deep breath and focus inward and stay with us. Don't go anywhere. Let it come out. If you need us, we're here for you. We are always here for people. We've all been through the anxiety and still are, some of us. Just know we love you.
We
You guys-
love you, Pitbull.
And I want prayers, you guys. I want everybody to pray, about his move, trying to get away to move away from where he is.
Mhm.
I mean, if it worked for Sandi Pitbull,
Absolutely.
for our friend Sandi, that she was able to move and people helped her, then it can work for you.
That's true.
And
Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Praise Jesus. Glory to God. Amen.
thank you, the truth. Thank you, the truth. Because, today's another day and I'm still here. And Thelma, she says she's glad to see me laughing this morning and smiling, because that's what, the joy of the Lord. And many times when we laugh so hard and we do what we do here is, look, boo you. Boo you. You guys, me and him go back and forth. I sent him the Medea, where I haven't got to watch the Medea Halloween special.
Or the Boo 2. The Boo 2 is good. Boo 2 is good. I've seen it too.
I've sent him back the Medea Boo. or if he's being bad, I send him the Medea doing this. So we communicate through memes and gifts. That's how me and Dwayne do. But yes, we don't need today to cause anxiety for anybody.
No.
So, Pitbull, I don't want you having anxiety today. And then at 3:00 today, I have to assemble earrings. I'm reading the chat.
Oh my goodness. Exactly, Pearlnini. Boy, people really, sometimes doctors are just way off base. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, Pitbull. I don't understand what you're saying to me. If I've done something to upset you, I apologize. Big time.
Oh, don't know. Don't leave Debbie. Debbie is our pick-me-up.
I
Debbie
have not disrespected Darlene, nor will I ever, and I will never disrespect Traci. They are my sisters. They're my baby sisters, but they're my sisters.
Yes.
Yeah. Debbie, first thing this morning, it was early because I was up when Kevin got up after 5. But Debbie was already sending me messages this morning, and she was up and down all night and prayed for me every time she had to go pee. So I told Debbie,
I don't understand what he's saying. The customers chat room disrespected y'all too, and don't get in my business. Mind your own. Oh, I'm so sorry. I love you, people. Sorry, you can't stop that, and God loves you too. You can't stop that either. I'm sorry.
So don't leave, Pitbull.
Please don't leave.
And
if you want me to, I will go. I will leave the chat, the chat channel, or the. I will leave the panel if you would like me to, Darlene. I don't want anybody to leave because of me.
You're okay. So So yeah,
So
Debbie.
we love you,
Debbie
Debbie.
this morning, and you know, and I had you guys coming on early this morning before I even started.
Right.
And I am blessed to have I'm blessed to have all of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Very blessed.
Debbie, Anamora says that it's just a misunderstanding, and Perlini says that you didn't do anything wrong. So
Oh, sometimes I tend to open my mouth when I ought to shut it. So
you're
I
fine.
apologize.
You're fine. You are fine. You're fine. You know we love you. You know we love you.
Oh, I know. I know. Can't make everybody happy all the time, but I can try really hard.
Yes, we try. I know, Dwayne, I am blessed to have all you guys. I am blessed. Dwayne has seen,
You're so funny.
Dwayne has seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. He has seen me in my PJs too many times. I used
You don't never see me in anymore.
I used to be in PJs so much that that when I went and bought some clothes. Good morning.
Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you.
Pitbull. I usually have. It started with Derek. I don't have my jars in here, and if somebody would say a bad word, because you know what, sometimes they come out, I would shake it, what I call the swear jar, and that's what she meant by she owes me $2, Debbie.
No, I now owe you $3.
Okay.
And they'll be with the gift I'm working on.
It's not a regular thing that she does. It's just she was very angry about what happened with Darlene yesterday. Good morning to Megan. Good morning to you. Good morning to Megan. Good morning to you.
Good morning. When Sandi, I'm really worried about Sandi. You guys pray. Keep Sandi's JustSandi. Keep her in your prayers. Her health is very bad. But I remember when she would come in, and when she heard about the swear jar, she said, well, she was going to start saying, oh,
Rutabaga.
And I told her, she'd owe me some silver. So I have a Sandi original bracelet. Dwayne, I think, bought them and sent them to me and MawMaw. He purchased 2 of her silver bracelets and sent them to us. Dwayne, MawMaw's going to put you in the corner, Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dwayne, I mean, Pitbull, my son, and like I said, everybody has different things they battle with, and a lot of people potty mouth, and my son's a pastor, and he has that problem. He is anger, and he has that problem, and so it's not people disrespecting me, really. It's just that they slip up sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Derek is very good, but his video the other day, oh my gosh, he didn't know he was. Did you watch him?
Did he not know he was live when he was starting that out?
No.
Oh my goodness.
When he dropped that F word, no.
Yeah.
He didn't know he was live. His computer wasn't acting right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wondered. Good morning to Peggy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Peggy. Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Whoops. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you, Tracy.
unfortunately, one night I couldn't sleep and I got up and Casey was in here talking to Dwayne's wife, Heather. And I come in here, I said, who are you talking to? He said, Heather. And I spoke to Heather and then started talking to, Dwayne.
I had a brownout.
Kevin come in the room and he dropped some words and I was like, and I grabbed the phone and I ran in Casey's room and I have Casey's phone like this. I'm like, I'm in trouble. Oh, all right, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed because Kevin feels it when I get up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right back to
Hey,
bed.
LizzAnn.
Oh. Good morning, Aaron Marcus. Good morning to you. Good morning, Aaron Marcus. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning, LizzAnn. I had a brownout,
Debbie
girls.
snuck in here.
Yep, I'm good.
And then Peggy, I'm glad you're in here and thank you for your love too, because I thought of you yesterday. You were on my mind yesterday, and let's see. Oh, today at 3 o'clock. And today at 3 o'clock, I'm going to be assembling earrings with April, and I think
Get down, bud.
I think Heather does it too. I don't know who else does it, but she gave me a bag of these beads and these wire things. I'm like, what am I?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with these? She said, make earrings. I said, you need to tell me how this works. I'm good at taking them apart, you guys, but I don't make jewelry.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Dwayne said Heather will be there.
Well, if you can
So-
undo them, you can. If
What
you can
channel is
undo-
that going to be on, Darlene?
It will be on. Dang. Let me see if I can pull up Facebook without it shutting us down, and I'll put the link in. If I fall out, you guys, not fall out of the chair, but I mean if I drop off.
Well,
I
let's not
have
fall out
to
of the chair either.
testify because
Let's not
Donna
fall
fell.
out of that chair.
Donna
It's
fell
going
out.
to be like a working. Dwayne says it's going to be on April Bougie Bear's channel. Is it going to be like a working hangout where you're all just doing the earrings?
Yeah, you'll be able to see each of us doing our earrings. So let me find it.
That's cool.
That would be fun.
So I
It'll
can,
be fun.
drop it. And at least
Watch
it
out,
said,
don't let it land on your foot.
Yeah.
You're so bad. I love it.
That was a horrible joke.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Debbie, are you muted? I can't hear
Oh,
you.
dang. I don't think so.
Are you
No,
talking?
I can hear her.
I can hear.
Yeah.
I can hear me.
It's just me.
I can always
Okay.
hear me.
Oh, good morning to T. Good morning to you. Good morning to T. Good morning to you.
Good
Hey,
morning,
T.
T.
Good morning, T. And everybody else in the chat.
Okay, I'm copying the link.
Yay.
Let me see.
This is bugging me. I'm gonna drop out and come back in.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see if it did right.
Oh, I can't wait to get my hair cut today. All of them.
Ooh, it can't be that much. No, that link can't be that much.
Be surprised how some of these links are.
It was 200 characters.
Nine, did you copy it twice?
Well, we'll just look. We will look on Bougie Bear. We can search Bougie Bear.
All right, let me see. I got the YouTube link, and now let me put it in there.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Okay.
Oh, you can hear her, huh?
Uh-huh.
Sorry. I'll calm her
No,
down
that's
real quick.
fine. I was just saying good morning. You guys could hear my grandkids on a regular basis too.
Yeah, well, that's just life, you know. We need to,
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
that's just life. Hearing Ruby's cool. Hearing the
Yeah.
grandkids is cool.
Ruby's just trying to make sure we knew she was there.
There you go. It's like, hey, over here.
If I don't bring her in, she'll be angry with me later. So
Yeah. Good morning, Miss Ruby.
you say,
Hey,
good morning,
hey,
Ruby. Ruby. Now she'll be quiet. Naturally.
Okay.
Camera shop.
Can you guys see it now?
Yeah.
See what?
The link.
Yeah, I can see it a couple
Because
times.
she's on her phone.
Okay, I'm on my phone. I can't see the chat, but that's okay. I don't feel
I
left
did
out
it
or
twice.
anything.
I will let you know if it works. Give me just 1 second here.
I can actually hear you, Debbie. Hey!
Yay!
Hooray,
I always
hooray.
enjoy what you have to say.
Okay, girlfriend, that's a good link. I got it. It says in 5 hours. Oh, how pretty. I'm
Nana,
going to do that if I'm home.
Are you feeling bad today, Nana?
What
Uh-oh.
happened?
We
Now
lost
we just
Darlene.
lose Darlene. Are you feeling bad today, Peggy? Are you just listening from bed? Is there anything we can do for you? Pray for you? Because we will. We can.
Oh, Megan, Ruby is not only a morning person, she's a nighttime person. She's a middle of the night person sometimes. I love this darn
Do you
bird,
have
but
to
there
cover
are
her
days
cage?
when she looks like dinner.
She looks like dinner. Just pray, please. Peggy would like us to just pray. She is not feeling well. We will absolutely do that.
Got it.
Okay.
Say hi to Darlene, boo.
Hey there.
Can you say hi, Ruby? Hi,
Good
Darlene.
morning to Mary. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mary. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mary. So, Debbie, do you have to cover Ruby's cage if you
I
want
cover
any people?
Ruby's cage every night at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I tell her the sun just went down. That's the lamp next to her bed. And I tell her good night, and I give her hugs. She gets in her position, and she don't move all night most of the time.
Yeah.
If something wakes her up in the middle of the night, she'll let you know it. She's better than a dog.
Oh boy.
She's a good
And she
squawker.
squawks. She can
Mhm.
squawk louder than about anything you can imagine. But you know what? She loves the jaybirds around here, and she loves the mourning doves. If I get her close to a window and let her listen to the mourning doves, she picks up their sounds too. So it's kind of fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Don't ya?
Yeah, they can be.
I'm not
very
frozen,
irritating.
you guys. I promise. I'm reading the chat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sure, you're frozen. I know you're frozen.
Put on your ice skates, girlfriend.
I
You
have to get a refill on my beverage. I shall be right back.
Okay.
Gee, it's a shame I can't put Ruby in her spot real quick.
I hate days, you guys, that my computer does where the sound goes in and out on my end. And you know, when I watch the replay, it doesn't do it. But it's just,
Yeah.
oh, I'm cold.
It's just it's Streamlabs. That's
And you guys,
At my ear.
I'm gonna tell you. Pitbull.
Please tell us.
Pitbull reminds me so much of my daughter's husband, my oldest daughter's husband, Shane. Yes, I'm blaming the computer. Oh, wait, that's MawMaw's thing, Dwayne.
I thought you said pickles. Then I realized you said
Pitbull.
Pitbull. He goes by Pitbull. And he reminds me so much of my son-in-law. I mean, in looks and mannerism, so much
Yeah.
like, you know, sometimes you
Isn't
meet
that-
somebody and you just have that connection right away.
Right. Isn't that
And
interesting how people have these similar mannerisms and such?
yeah. And see, my son-in-law by my daughter, I don't care if he's watching. He was afraid of me. He said I caused him to have IBS.
What's that?
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
never mind. Now I know what it is.
My first son-in-law, I would cause him to have IBS. we had some times, and we finally, you know, after they were divorced and everything, but then he found Jesus, but you know what? I
Yay.
had just come off my Paxil back then, and that was not a time to mess with me. And he did. He was young. He thought he knew everything.
Yeah.
Knocked up my daughter, and they were living in my house, and you don't disrespect me. And I didn't have to cuss. But one day I did slap his phone across my, he had his phone up in my face, you know.
Dwayne,
Yeah, he had his phone all up in my face saying,
Dwayne said if I was your
you
son-in-law,
know.
I might have some troubles pooping too.
Yeah. And I slapped it out of my face, and his phone went flying. And MawMaw had to come over here, and he called MawMaw first, so he knew he was going to be doing something. But that was, you know, he was 18 years old, and they
He's
just
lucky
had
it was
a
just
baby,
the phone.
and they just had a baby, and he was like, Mr. Man, I got a son, but yeah, and then he got scared of me. He got scared of me. And then I did clean the toilet one time, and he put this out there on Facebook. My daughter one time put a thing out there. Name the scariest thing that you can imagine. So some people put clowns, some people put balloons, people put different things. They're, you know, spiders and all this stuff. My ex-son-in-law, I could not believe it. He put Comet, the Comet cleaner. When he put that, I about died. I'm like, oh my gosh, he didn't go there. Good. Then I don't have to feel guilty about telling the story anymore. I would slip up and tell the story at work because he even worked with us. And the girls were dying. When they were living over in my daycare, because I turned it into a daycare when we moved in with MawMaw. And when my daughter turned 18, I said, move over there. That gives you a little bit of freedom, you know. Then she had somebody she brought in, and I told her it wasn't going to work, wasn't going to happen, until my husband said young dude could move in, and then they end up getting married. But I was cleaning because I had to reopen my daycare. So I was putting a Comet all over the toilet. You know, you let it sit. Then you come back and you clean it, and it's easy to clean. I used to use Comet for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So did my mom, and so do
My
I.
daughter calls me at about 10 o'clock at night. Now, my husband's, he's on the road. My husband calls me at about 10 o'clock. And not my husband, my daughter. And she's saying, Mama, did you put Comet on the toilet? I'm like, yeah. Didn't you guys? I said, why? She said, so-and-so sit on the toilet and got it in his.
It's not funny, but that's funny.
I said, how did it get there? She said, and I started laughing. He thought I poisoned his pee-pee hole. Get my daughter pregnant.
There you go.
Oh my word.
Bright child, very bright. He's
Good.
good. Bright
She
child.
said, Mama, don't laugh. She said, he's in the bathtub crying and shaking. She said, he called his mama and asked, is it poison? And I said, are you serious? I start laughing and she's giggling and I could hear him because it's a small, it was small from the bathroom into the bedroom. And I hear him saying, are you laughing at me? Is your mama laughing at me? She said, no, we're not laughing.
Oh.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling on my bed. I go in the bedroom. I fall across MawMaw's bed laughing. She said, what is it? And I mean, I couldn't hardly talk. I said his name. And she said, what? Because she got Google and not knowing what's going on. I'm holding my stomach rolling. And I told her, and MawMaw got to laughing so hard. She was in her computer chair on the computer. I'm laughing so hard. I said, I got to call Fran, my sister-in-law, which lived at the time way out in the country. I called her and she said, what's wrong? Because it's late. And I start trying to tell her and I'm still laughing. And she said, what is it? And when I told her, all three of us are laughing so hard at that young boy that he called his mama. And then Tiffany rode with me to pick up Kevin's check, which was in Macon, which is a long country drive. So the baby's in the back in the car seat, and we're riding down the road, and he keeps calling her cell phone. And so he finally asked her, are y'all laughing about me? And Tiffany said, why would we even be talking about you? And when she got off the phone, you guys don't know how far we laughed. We laughed so hard, and I could not believe that I finally had permission to talk about the comment because he put it on Facebook. You put it on Facebook, you open it up.
Yes, you do.
So any issue he had, he would say, Tiffany, ask your mama about this, or ask your mama about. I said, does he not have a mama to ask about personal stuff? I said, I don't want to be thinking those images in my head, you know? But yes.
Okay.
I know how I got.
Tracy, you need to sing good morning
I
to
have a
Donatella.
couple people to sing to. Good morning, Donatella and Alma G2. Good morning, Donatella and Alma G2. And good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
He was so kind to even wrote words down there for you.
Yeah.
How much did John hear?
Enough.
But you guys, I don't even know.
Yeah, see, Dwayne wants to know. He said, my question is, what was he doing to get it there?
Why didn't he clean the toilet first if it was already on there? You know, it's not like you can't tell what Comet is.
That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I
had
rule in
my
the house
youngest
is if there's been
son.
Comet sitting and
Was
you
it
have to use that toilet, you get to clean it.
Is it a light
Yeah, my
bulb?
youngest son one time when he was like 2 had shook out an entire jar of
Light
Comet
bulb
and a whole thing of Comet all over the bathroom. That was
Remember
such a mess to clean up. It was like a brand new one. He emptied it in my bathroom. It was everywhere. Everywhere. And you see it, it's got that blue color. It's not like it's clear.
Yeah, I mean, it's green.
Yeah.
It's green.
Again, Pitbull, I
So-
apologize, Pitbull. I know I was wrong. I didn't take the Lord's name in vain. I know her son's a preacher, and if I disrespected her, I apologize to Darlene well in advance. So this is something that I don't know where you're coming from, other than I will say a prayer for you. I love you, Pitbull. If I upset you, I apologize. Now, are we done with this?
Oh, now, you know, that's one thing, Pitbull, that I used to keep a jar, what I call a swear jar, because they will slip up and I would shake the jar at them. And, you know, I had a potty mouth person, but, you know, he got good. He got great.
Better over time.
He got great. And, you know, on my channel, he would slip up sometimes. And you know what I did? I sent his boys swear jar. I sent them a swear jar. When I sent him, I sent his wife a hat. I sent him a prayer jar with the Hot Wheels. And I sent his 2 sons a swear jar. That's what I did. But I would have a swear jar because everybody's human, and they will, you know, they will say stuff. My son, that's why yesterday I told him, you know, don't get too upset and don't post anything.
Good morning to Derek. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you.
Oh no, did I speak of Derek in there?
The devil, we woke him up.
Well, I'm apologizing to you again because it looks like I have really upset Mr. Pitbull. And if that's the case, and he doesn't take my respect for you, then you have my respect. You know it. He doesn't need to know it. It's not my problem any longer. And if that person continues on, I'm sorry.
I'll talk with him. I'll talk with him after.
I don't disrespect anybody, honey. You know that.
I'll call you, Pitbull, after we're through. I'll call you. Derek, I love Derek, and
me too.
I love Derek.
I was just talking about you, Derek, about the swear jar.
Yeah, I love Derek too. So there, everybody, deal with it.
I'm not clapping late for Derek's welcome. There's a gnat flying around. I'm not crazy. There's a gnat flying around. You know, we have some new people in, and I'm blessed that we have made new friends and family, because it's a family. And you know, we all are different, and that's what makes it a family. Me and my little brother, though we were alike in a lot of ways, and I was glad I lost weight and my head wasn't round no more like his. But you know, and me and my sisters, we're alike in some ways, but yet we're different. And there's so many of us. There's so many of us out there that have so many different personalities, but you know, what's the purpose? Like, if everybody is like a clone or a cult, and you feel like everybody is the same, and you know, so we all have our differences, and that's what makes us, and that's what makes this group. Some of the group, they do only jewelry auctions. Some of the group, they are resellers. I mean, which jewelry you resell, but some of the group are resellers that, you know, they get storage units, or they go to yard sales. They work their tails off to find things and to flip the things and sell them to try to make a living. Now,
thank you, Pearl-Nini, for that.
Tracy said she's not a reseller. And you don't hate jewelry, Dwayne. Uh-uh.
I'm a reseller and I don't sell jewelry. I'm just Traci.
And we love just Traci.
Thank you.
You guys, Dwayne don't hate jewelry. Dwayne knows what jewelry's what now.
Oh, I know.
He'll be showing jewelry and he'll be like, oh, this is something borealis. And I'm like, what? Dwayne, he knows all this stuff? Dwayne goes over to the dark side.
Yep.
Dwayne knows that jewelry. So we're all different. You know, my pixie chick. I call her my pixie chick.
Miss Destiny. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Destiny will say she's not a reseller, but she found her place with us. LizzAnn is not. LizzAnn is. What do you do, LizzAnn?
She's a Nana.
LizzAnn, are you there? Are you froze? She's either sleeping or frozen, one of the two.
Frozen.
I hope she's not sleeping because she's still strapped in her car.
LizzAnn, you're frozen, honey. Come back in again.
Okay, LizzAnn.
Hello. Yeah, she's gonna come back in.
I think LizzAnn sells on. I think she is.
Good morning, Geanna. Good morning to you. Good morning, Geanna. Good morning to you. How are you doing, sweet girl?
Hugs back, Geanna. Hugs back.
Definitely.
Hugs back. But and you know, I was just surprised yesterday at who all reached out. Not really surprised, but I did say today I was going to bring my game face. So I brought my game face. I did my eyebrows. Debbie, I thought of Geanna earlier. When
really?
You talked about your arm and all.
Yes.
Because Geanna suffers with arthritis in her hands. And I think about her when she's making that beautiful jewelry.
I have a touch of arthritis, but I just ignore it.
And she does beadwork. And that is so intricate.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just me sitting, and that doctor, when he took my fingers, I don't know what he was checking for. And I told him, be careful with that one. I said, that's my trigger finger. And, he said, well, why does that hurt? I said, arthritis. And I mean, yesterday, it was so painful.
There's LizzAnn again.
I know. Are you there?
She's got a great look about her. Go ahead. Make my day, girl.
Okay. Yay! Do you sell? Do you resell?
LizzAnn. These voices are breaking up.
Sing the,
at all. It's been happening all morning.
Sing to
phone.
Good morning, Miss Angie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Miss Angie. Good morning to you. You have a blessed day too, Miss Angie.
Angie, work out for me some.
Yeah, for sure.
So LizzAnn, do you sell on eBay? Aren't you a reseller?
Oh, the suspense.
I know.
LizzAnn, just say yes.
Everybody point to LizzAnn. Everybody point to LizzAnn.
Y'all can't. This again?
Just say yes.
Here to get
We love you, LizzAnn.
We love you.
Okay. We love you, LizzAnn. Derek, if you're still out there, is LizzAnn a reseller? We'll ask Derek.
Am I not here?
Derek will know.
Box?
You're here,
You're there,
but you're
but
not
just
here.
not there.
I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Derek, if you're out there,
Is it like yesterday?
LizzAnn a reseller?
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you.
Hi,
Good
Casey.
morning to Casey. Good morning to you. I love you, Casey.
Good morning, ladies. I love y'all.
Love you too, baby guy.
And then I'll cut out my journals.
We are doing Porch Church today.
Woo, 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 woo. Raise the roof. Raise the roof.
I can almost do that with my bad
Yes,
arm.
you
Look at that.
can.
Look at that. It's just getting
Pretty
better.
good.
It's just bad, isn't it? Oh, well, it'll get there.
It
I
will.
can't wait to start crocheting again. That'll help it.
Mm-hmm.
Casey's gonna be my
That's
advocate.
great therapy.
I'm trapped
Casey
into
said
the
we're doing Porch
zone here.
Church, and then he said after Porch Church, he said he's gonna get on the phone.
Good morning to Cricket. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cricket. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Cricket. Good morning. Did she go out with you? Did she go out with you? Okay, if you go out, no, you take her.
Good morning.
Oh, goodness.
Excuse me.
Casey,
Excuse me.
I've been up since 4:30. I got through the yawns by 6:30.
about your ex-brother-in-law and the comment incident. Casey,
Everybody in the chat's really excited about having Porch Church this morning, Casey. Just so you know.
I needed it for
Hi,
yesterday.
Sandy Brown.
did you hear him? He said he needs it after yesterday.
Mhm.
Stand straight, Skippy.
We all need a little Jesus after yesterday.
A lot.
Uh-oh, the world needs to pause. Dwayne's out of coffee.
Oh, my. I have some here if you run out, Dwayne.
Dwayne said he's not a jewelry person, Casey. And if he knows what's freshwater pearls and that borealis and
Maury said the test determined that was a lie.
Casey said,
Bless you, Tracy.
Maury.
Were
Casey-
you going to sneeze?
All right,
Yep, I
Dwayne.
was keep yawning. I don't know what the deal is all of a sudden.
All right, Dwayne. Casey said Maury got the envelope. Maury said that is a lie. You know Maury off of what was it? He would do the DNA test.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
He'd do
Maury-
the lie detector test.
Yeah.
He'd do lie detector test.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Pitbull is sending you a message, Miss Darlene. I'm going to get more coffee.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. I can't listen away from StreamYard Pitbull because it will possibly shut my computer down because my computer can't handle it can't handle like Facebook and StreamYard. Oh my gosh.
Wow, Geanna, that is a long trip. I'm surprised that you're not miserable in pain too. That's good to hear that you're not.
That Denise has a 2-hour ride to get to her doctor's office. I guess I don't realize how blessed I am now that my doctors are local
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And I call local a 30-minute car trip is local.
Yeah, mine could be up to 30 minutes depending on traffic.
Well, we kept looking for the road, and it didn't have the road listed. And so you had to turn into this thing, and then the road appeared.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
so misleading.
Yeah, like one of those like where they have like little complex of doctor's offices or something.
Yeah, but usually if it says turn left on, if it says take a left turn onto Duval Street, you think there'd be a sign that would say
Duval Street?
No,
Yeah.
no sign until you go into that turn left into this, like where they have all these doctors' offices. Then they have these little streets named, these little bitty streets named. So yeah, I was almost late, and Casey told me that he even told me I shouldn't have paid. He said I should have walked out and not paid. But I paid $40.
I always, half the time though, did you pay on the way out? Yeah, I wouldn't have probably paid then. A lot of my doctors collect the copay on the way in. Probably that's why.
But yeah, I'll do my homework and try to get me.
There's got to be another neurosurgeon in your area. There has to be one. Because you're not that far out of Atlanta. I mean, if you...
No, I can't go
Can't go because that's state. Yeah.
Yeah. It says multi-state, but not all doctors accept marketplace insurance.
Yeah.
So, but there has to be another, orthopedic doctor.
Yeah.
Another orthopedic doctor that I can see that will.
That's not terribly far away. That will take another look at least at your MRI.
Because I know what the person that read the MRI, the technician, I know what they put down, and I know what my other doctor said, what he saw, and okay, maybe it is in a place that is risky to do surgery. I understand that, but to just tell me, oh, there's nothing there, there's just a little arthritis.
Right.
It should have nothing to do with your pain.
Right. Not what everybody else said, that there were definite issues.
Bulging disc, and bulging disc inwardly on my spinal cord. He didn't see that. So I don't know if
Good morning, Andar. Good morning to you. Good morning, Andar. Good morning to you. There has to be though, like I would call your, like the hospital that your primary care doctor goes to, or that your shoulder surgeon went to, and ask them for a recommendation for a different neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Myra. I had to get more coffee. I
am. I've got a call into him, and I told her I wanted a second opinion, and I told her what happened with that doctor, and I was crying, and so she said she would most definitely get back with me, because I said I want a second opinion. So they will get back with me. They will get back with me.
Darling, check private chat, please.
Yeah. But
Check the private chat, darling.
But yeah, I just wanted, happy.
Happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Perlini, that's
Ooh.
not cool. See? Sometimes people, if they're bad, they're bad, and then it comes, they will get theirs in the end.
And Dar, what do you mean you're working on small, tiny Christmas trees? What are you doing on them? I'm curious. Because I love crafting.
Well, let me bring it. I'll show you guys one of the prayer jars that I'm doing, and I
That'd
hope
be cool.
I'm not even saying who it's for. I hope they're not on.
Oh, for pendants.
Cool.
Very cool. Very,
I
very
love
cool.
crafting. I love crafting. And so when I broke my arm, that was the worst thing I could have gone through. It kind of crippled me up a bit, but I'm getting there.
You have made leaps and bounds improvements over where you were.
Honey, I'm working on it like there's no tomorrow. Between me and the Lord, we're getting this thing healed.
Yep.
Oh, how pretty. I like that. I like that.
It's from a
booze jar.
It is from a tequila jar, and I tell people, God can make anything.
It's true. Are you going to Mod Podge that onto that jar so it sticks real good?
I will be, clear, but I've got some things, because the person likes crosses, so I will be able to put some crosses on it.
That's beautiful.
Very cool.
They love black, and it almost looks like what do you call them, fishnet stockings.
Yeah.
But I forget what I bought. What this netting come from? It had to come from some kind of vegetable. I just don't know. I know what onion bag colors are, but I don't know what the bag for the black would have been.
Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you. Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you.
I'm sorry. Look, you guys, when I get all up into it, it's because I can't see. Oh, let me take off myself. That's even worse.
I saw some bottles over at the Dollar Tree yesterday that looked like old antique bottles that would be absolutely gorgeous, painted white and then distressed. Oh, they were pretty.
Yeah, I guess I could. I can go on Blue Cross Blue Shield Marketplace. I can go there and rate my doctor, the experience with that doctor.
Oh, absolutely you can.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
And prayers, and you have enough people praying for you. Sometimes God will put that to where you don't have that emotion the next day, and that I call it a salve on your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Dang straight,
I
Wayne. They
will.
work for you. You don't work for them. They're not just lucky you showed up.
So yeah, you're right, Myra. They do have a Columbus office. They sure do. You know, but how do you know good and well 3 physicians will tell their side. And how do you prove what was said?
Right.
Well, you
How do you
had
prove
your
that you're
son in
just-
there, and your son has no reason to lie, and neither do you. You can just, say a prayer, tell your story, and let it be what it comes out to be, girl. That's all you can do.
And they did start talking about, well, you can go to pain management. They can do something with your medicines, because they looked over I had all my medicines, so they could, look at them.
Mhm.
And, I told them, I said, yeah, I've been living with it. I don't want any extra medicine. I don't like taking, I said, look at all that mess. I don't like taking that. And I told them that I came off a couple because they made me sick.
Mhm.
So,
Oh boy.
big
Me?
Dwayne, you know how this world goes. You know how this world is. You know how it is. So you guys just pray for me to find another doctor that would take the time to look me in the eye and explain, just like my orthopedic doctor. He
Exactly.
had right up there at my face, and he pointed out the things on my MRI. That doctor didn't bring it close to me to even say anything about it to me, except he just turned around and said, there's nothing I see that can cause that pain. So
You have a good day too, Cricket. We love you.
we love you, Cricket. I always love when you I get to see you. I love when I get to see you. And I love you guys. San Juana's grandfather passed away.
Aww.
And so she sent me the obituary thing. So you guys pray for San Juana. She was another one. Like, I sent her a message last night, and I told her, I said, every time I see your name in the chat, it makes me smile. It makes me smile because I love San Juana.
Mhm.
And San Juana has been around. Oh my gosh, she was one of the.
Long time.
Yeah, she was one when Casey had his preaching on the other channel as well. She was her, Angie, Lynn B, and there was a few more. I mean, we were excited when we would have 10 people on. We would get very excited. And and then 15, and I'm like, wow, Bubba, I said, God's got that purpose, and you were right to do this. And so now he has, he takes time off sometimes, because when you have mental issues, that's not an ugly word. Mental issues covers a lot of things. And Casey undoubtedly inherited my chemical imbalance. And, sometimes you need to be medicated. In case he's not medicated, and there's times that he will be honest and just say that he's not in a place, to do it. But people that have been around long enough knows that that's not something Casey hides. He doesn't hide that he has OCD, or that he has anger issues. And, you know, mine causes me to shut down or cry or just go to bed and shut the door and hide.
Mhm.
And you know, Ann, that's right. This morning before I even started, I sat in here, and then of course, what did I see? I saw this sitting. It says Kreuters, and it was sitting on my little easel that I'm gonna keep on my table. So I
Mhm.
sat here by myself, and that's what I did. You know, I prayed first. Then Traci prayed for me, and she prayed again when, you know, when we started
Mhm.
the broadcast. So with the prayer I got from you guys and the outpouring of love, that chased away, because when I first come home, I still had those thoughts. I still had those
Mhm.
things going on in my head. And then, you know, like what Casey, there was a passage he read day before yesterday, and it said, we're only here, and then like smoke, you know, we're here, but then like smoke, we're not. I
Mhm.
it was in First James. So
Mhm.
we're only here for just mere. It's time for us seems to drag on, but really, in the scheme of things, we are like smoke that's here and just we're not.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's go.
Sunday school bus.
Buddy, big mom.
Ann, are you saying I drive the Sunday school bus? I used to drive a Sunday school bus. I loved driving.
I used to ride the Sunday school bus to Sunday school when I was a little girl because I didn't live in a very Christian household.
Yeah, I forget how long I drove it. I did. I drove it on Sunday mornings, and I drove it for when we would go out and round up kids that wanted to go do street preaching with us. And I used to go, door to door, and we would knock on doors and to invite people to church.
Dwayne, I bet you did ride the short bus. You're so funny. No teardrop that God doesn't see. That's so true. That is true.
Yeah, that I tried to find, meaning in a lot of my thumbnails. So I was looking through some of my thumbnails, and there's one that shows what chronic pain looks like. The woman on fire. I posted.
They got a monkey loose in Austin.
But I found that one about the teardrop, and I'm like, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use that one. Debbie, did I just hear your husband say there's a monkey loose?
There is a monkey loose. Oops, sorry. There's a monkey loose in downtown Austin. I'm trying to find out what kind of monkey. Where's
Dwayne, did you
heard
lose
it on the radio?
Too funny.
Dwayne, did you let a monkey loose? Did you go down there to where they're at and just let a monkey loose?
I was supposed to say, Dwayne, are you loose in Austin?
Yeah. Dwayne, when did you leave for Austin?
I'll let him know it's not you. I don't know what's going on with my pewter. Okay. No, he just heard it on the radio, and I don't even know what kind of monkey it is. I'll figure it out, let you know. Nobody's told them. That was just something that was done on the radio. They just said, uh-oh, we got a monkey loose in Austin. So Heck,
Mhm.
you know, I'm sorry, but it could be anybody. It could be a politician for all we know.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you know, all of the funny ones live up there. So
Dwayne said he's
there's
an
some good ones.
orangutan.
I'm afraid of all of them since that woman got her face chewed
Oh
off.
my goodness, yeah.
And that is so strange because I did daycare at the church for my kids' tuition. And until some bad things, I saw too much bad things that went on, the way they treated the kids in the classrooms, the way they treated the daycare children, and see, state and church is separated. Unless there's a child that sure enough is put in a hospital or something, state can't come in. And they had a paddle, the kind that I still have one in there that my father-in-law held on to from when he was in school. You remember how they used to have the thick paddles in school and they could paddle you with those paddles? They had them in daycare. These were children that was 3 years and younger. And when the girl over the daycare, her dad was over the school and was the deacons. She bit one of the children.
Oh my goodness.
Because one of the children bit somebody. And she bit the child. Okay, I was already working in 2 other daycares. I would go in one, do their books. I would go to the other one, and I would do the school bus route for the daycare. Then I would go and do the afternoon, the after school for the daycare at the church. And the girl was younger than me. And I don't know if she was just intimidated for my age and what I knew or how I come off, but she let me know real quick. She said, "We don't do things like what you're used to. We don't run things like you're used to."
Oh, really?
I'm like, "Well, okay. What kind of schedule do you guys have?" And then the next thing I know, it was when I would come in, there was 3 of them working during the day. When I would come in, there would be all the kids still on their cots at 4 o'clock, still on their cots. They would be soaking wet. And the babies would still be in the other room in their beds. And guess who had to get each child up by myself and change these butts? And there would be sand in the diapers. So that means those children went out and played. They had sand in their pants. You brought them in and you laid them down dirty. So when I wanted a meeting to talk about it, I was really hurt because I thought the pastor was ahead of everything. I really thought they would have the children's best interest at heart. And when they didn't, and when I was treated so bad, it broke my heart in two. And I quit going. I still had the kids go for a little bit longer. But then the same girl went down there and ate some of my son's lunch. And then the same, some of them had my kids. They started where they brought my daughter up when she finished her work to do the daycare dishes. I'm like, no. And I put my kids in public school. I put my kids back in public school, and
Mhm.
I didn't go back to that church, and I didn't go back to church for a long time. And my children had to see me. I'd get dressed on Sunday mornings, then I'd curl up on the bed and I'd cry. And bye, Myra. So, you know, I did all those things, and my kids were raised with me doing that, but they do remember how hurt I was at that one church. So it made me think that everybody has to understand, all churches that have daycares are not run correctly. A lot of people talk about in-home daycares aren't safe, but we had more restrictions. We had people come in more often in home daycares. Fire marshals came in once a year, and you never knew who was going to come in. So I always kept all my windows wide open. Anybody could have come in and looked in my window and seen if any child was being mistreated.
Mhm.
I had open door policy. But daycare centers, there were some that didn't have the jacks over the outlets. There were, you know, I worked in some that was so unsafe it was not even funny. But I got on that because I guess I have done a lot of things, and so I know what it's like to be in a church, to drive the bus, to do those things, and then them find fault with you and to be hurt.
Mhm.
So, you know, sometimes we already have mental baggage. And today, you know, I think I titled it Chronic Pain. There's things that's happened in our lives that already has caused us mental anguish. The way
Mhm.
we were raised, or things, maybe people that were bullied in school. We all carry that stuff into adulthood. And then when something happens to you, when something that you wake up with hurting and you go to bed hurting, and all of this stuff is already in your head, and
Mhm.
maybe they give you medicine that's not quite right for you. The girl yesterday talked about Cymbalta. She said, well, have they tried you on Cymbalta? Casey hurried up and said, yes, they did, and it made her crazy. And it did. It made me, it sure enough made me want to end my life. And it made me angry. And it made me almost walk out at work. Then they put me on another one. I saw things.
Well, see, I can take Cymbalta, but when they put me on, before that, they had put me on Lyrica.
They want to put me on that.
You know what? No, well, it may work for you. That's just it. You know, like some things like the Cymbalta works good for me. But on the Lyrica, in like a month and a half, I gained like 75 pounds. And as soon as I went off of it, that weight dropped right back off.
Well, I told
That's
them.
why they
I
call it
said,
a practice. They're practicing on all of us because they really don't know what it's going to do for us individually. And I've learned, because I was in an 11-year depression, 11 years until I stopped the meds and quit going to therapy. And then I had an aha moment. Guess what? I'm okay.
Mhm.
Well, I told him yesterday when she said that, I said, and I told it in front of him. I said, look, I'm not coming here today for medications. I'm not
Don't
coming here for that.
don't give me a Band-Aid. Fix me.
I said,
Don't
what
give me.
they're giving me
Yeah.
already. I said, I've been turned down two medications. I was on methotrexate, and I looked at him. I said, is there a cure for rheumatoid arthritis? He said, no. He really wasn't wanting to even answer any question. I said, okay then. methotrexate made me sick and I quit.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm not here for medications. I said, I was sitting here because of my MRI. Well, and then he shooed me away and just walked right out that door real quick. And
I wonder if he even looked at the report or even really looked at it.
he just glanced down. It was on a small tablet.
Yeah, he didn't look at it.
And he glanced down and just said, it's just arthritis there. And then he said, there's no excuse.
You said that that's not what the technician report says.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so he totally didn't look at it. Didn't read it. I need to open up my window. It's getting stuffy in here. I'll be right back. I just need to open the window.
Are you aware that you can get your complete record, including all notes from the doctors, from any hospitalization, anything you've had, get it on a CD? I would get that immediately before the records can be changed. And they'll do it for you immediately, and it does not cost you very much.
Eva, thank you. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for your love and support yesterday. Thank you. Thank you so much.
But yeah, you can get your report, and it'll tell you even the notes that the nurses and the techs have put down there. I know because I got all of my chart done.
Oh, me too.
I went and got it all on CD, and I found notes and stuff I didn't know. I'm fighting against the city about paying for my my ambulance bill a year ago when I died. They said it was a non-necessary transport. Idiots. Anyway, had I not done exactly what I had done, I'd have been dead. There'd have been no way around it. But the point being is this, that I didn't know I could get all those personal notes. I got everything. I mean, everything. This is what you need.
Yeah, I do that. And Casey tells me to stop reading it because it would make me depressed because they would act like nothing was wrong with me. But even that woman said, I could tell by looking at you, you haven't been sleeping well. And I said, I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, you just look tired and you look like you haven't slept well. And I said, because I'm not. And she said, well, this should make you, gabapentin should make you sleepy. I said, well, it doesn't. I said, it doesn't me. I said, I don't nap during the day. Hardly ever can I nap. I said, I'll be tired.
Mm-hmm.
But when I lay down, I don't go to sleep.
Right.
That's another drug I turned down too, is the gabapentin. I won't take that. I take a zolpidem, but I only take half of it. That's an Ambien. I'll take a half of one at night if I can't sleep. If I take a full one, I'm a zombie. So I can't. I'm very sensitive to some things and not sensitive to other things. My body doesn't absorb. So I just have to get what I can get.
Ambien, when they had Kevin on Ambien, so when they asked what he's allergic to, he tells them Ambien. He woke up. I didn't even realize he had gotten up out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
He got up and he drove asleep. He woke up in Opelika, which is 20 minutes, 15 minutes from our house, 15 minutes.
Wow.
And he woke up
how I got there.
At Home Depot and couldn't figure out why Home Depot wasn't open.
Oh my goodness.
And he woke up. He was sitting in the parking lot in the middle of the night at Home Depot. Another time, he woke up at the river, because if you follow a little trail behind our house, you end up at the Chattahoochee.
Mm-hmm.
He woke up on his four-wheeler.
Oh my God.
Sitting on the bank and just sitting there, and he woke up. So see, I used to have, I have to take medicine so I don't sleepwalk, because I used to do things like that. That medicine made him do that. I got up
one night and I got ice cream. Now, when you're gastric bypass, you can't eat ice cream because it does. I almost ate a full half gallon of ice cream. What was left, instead of putting it in the freezer, I put it in the cabinet where my spices were, shut the door, and I got up in the morning, and when I opened up the spice cabinet, here this ice cream sitting there, and I'm jumping all over everybody in the house. Who the heck put the ice cream? Bob says, you had ice cream last night. You wouldn't put it down. You ate it out of the container. I said, no, I didn't. He goes, yes, you did. I went, oh my God. And that's when I told the doctor. So I cut my dosage back, way back. And Bob now pays attention. I don't get out of bed once I'm in bed and I'm on the Ambien. I'm fine because my bathroom is right there and by my door. And he'll listen for me to see what I'm doing. But that's scary. Not knowing is scary.
Well, see, it made Kevin kind of violent, and he wouldn't remember. And I was like, what is with him? And so I went with him to the doctor, and I didn't know about these things.
Yeah.
He told the doctor that he drove, he woke up in Opelika. He woke up sitting at the river. And I didn't know those things. And the doctor said, well, yeah, we can't give you that anymore. He said, I had a 77-year-old man that was on Ambien. He woke up choking his wife and almost killed her.
God.
He said almost killed her.
And
So
how
it might not do everybody the same, but that, and somebody said, well, he might have just wanted to do that. No.
I got sick as a dog after that from that ice cream, but
you're right, Pearl-Nini. It is it's just, I don't even know how to say it. It's a vicious cycle. And then when I get off, as soon as I get off here today, and I might go ahead and shut down, now, so I have time to rest a minute. And Tracy's tired, I can tell. Rest a minute.
She's fighting it. Yep.
Get me some. Oh my goodness.
You have a cup sitting there?
it's probably cold.
It's warm. I'll drink it warm.
Yeah, I'd like to smoke. I'll be honest. I'm fiending for some nicotine.
But
I need to take a shower and go to the doctor.
All right, ladies. As much as I was upset and I come home upset, I was riding down the road, and all I could think about was, this doctor is going to say nothing's wrong with me. And that's just what that judge is going to want to hear, that I should be out there working, nothing's wrong with me. But it made me think when Lynn said you have to be your own advocate. What come to my mind listening to those songs that Casey was playing? I taught my coffee cold. I'm going to make a shirt that says that. I have an advocate. I do. He's up there.
Yeah.
And he's in here. So I have to, maybe that's my way again, for God to keep telling me, stop worrying, stop trying to handle things on your own. I've done told you to turn it over to me. See, I'm not crazy, you guys.
Good for you. You got him.
But I've got to leave it to him and quit thinking these doctors are going to persuade a judge. That's what I got to do. So you guys help me do that.
You betcha.
And so you go, Tracy, get you some coffee, get woke up.
Give me a coffee and a smoke.
And I'm going to go take my shower.
What time? 11? 11 o'clock in Porch Church. Next door.
I got to take a shower, go to the doctor. So love you all. And this is my blood doctor. Everything is good.
Dwayne, I'm glad I'm crazy. That's why you love me.
That's right.
All right, you guys. See you in church.
Bye-bye.
Mhm.